Welcome to the Switchblade Sisters Social Club, a true crime podcast where two sisters exploit their worst fears for your entertainment. You're welcome. I'm Dee.
And I'm Rhonda, and together we are the Sake Sisters. For more information, check out our website at www.switchbladesistersocialclub.com or find us on Instagram and Facebook at Switchblade Sisters Social Club.
Thanks for listening.
So apparently you guys enjoyed me watching Real Housewives while getting wasted. So here we are for episode 2. Today we are drinking this bottle of Prosecco that I found. I think my parents gave me this, so thank you, parents. I don't think they intended me to use it for this purpose, but here we are. Funny story. I went to the pub with my dad the other day because we went to go see a show with Steve Gaston from the Crime Lab. To the bar, and I ordered a rum and coke, and he said, "Yes, you're not driving today. You can have that." And I was like, "I can have that because I'm 40, pops." Bless him, super cute. All right, so this Prosecco, it's called Nice Drop of Prosecco, so it must be. Who knew that was gonna happen? Note to self, PSA. Open your Prosecco over a sink. Where were we? We've got my mug. Maybe we need to do a poll. Should Dee continue drinking out of mugs? Or should she invest in some wine glasses for her office? I feel like that's a slippery slope, but it's not like I've ever not drunk because I don't own wine glasses in my office. All right, so we ready for this? Okay, well, let's press play then.
Absolutely not. You think I'm a bitch too? Bring it on.
Dina. Okay, I gotta remember these people because
I think they're just jealous.
I struggle to keep on top of all the different characters anyways. But some of you may remember I was inebriated.
You're gonna love me or hate me. There is no in between with me.
I don't know how I feel about Danielle. Like, makes me laugh. She might be one of the funnier ones, but she's also clearly psycho.
I don't know who we're seeing yet.
But doesn't the place called Wilhelmina?
Yeah, the company's called Wilhelmina.
So why did they name the company Wilhelmina? That was a weird name.
A t-shirt. A mustachio. A question.
New York is the place to be. I'm really nervous about the meeting with Wilhelmina because they're a huge modeling agency in Manhattan. I hope they make you over to that. I don't see why not. Unfortunately, Gia didn't get that role in the movie starring The Rock, so that's why it's so important.
Teresa's kid, Gina, is going for an audition for the Tooth Fairy, the Rock film. I don't know. I've never seen the film. I don't know if she got it or not. In the last episode, they showed some of her like acting classes. No, it's not good.
I left my house at 11. My appointment was at 12, and that GPS navigation system, whatever you call it, it was taking me all over the place.
They're late.
It's driving me crazy. Oh my God, we just went in a complete circle.
They're late. They're late.
Garden State Parkway. Like, how come this is not going? And
Gina's laughing.
Right. So I gotta make a left.
Gina's laughing because they're lost. Because she doesn't understand the anxiety of getting lost and being late when you're an adult.
Yes. Teresa Judice and Gia Judice.
Judice. Teresa Judice. That's how she says
It
her
is a
name.
dream of mine for Gia to have the best representation. And whatever I have to do to make it happen, I will.
Oh, it's an agency.
Teresa, Marlene Wallace.
Wilhelmina Models.
Have a seat. I just need to get in.
Thank you.
I have my cop cards you want.
These are comp cards that I had done. I mean, you have to tell me if they're good or not.
When I saw these cards, truthfully, I knew she was in pageants. There's a certain look that you have to achieve when you're in a pageant,
Oh, really?
which is different from a look that you want to achieve as a model.
Okay.
Models
She's
and pageants
too made
are
up.
different.
Her eyes are dark, and it also looks as if they've darkened her eyebrows.
I paid $800 for these pictures. Did you look at all these?
I don't have to. I see.
okay.
I see what they are.
You see, like the look that you would go for?
Asking in front of the kid.
The way she looks today is the way she should look.
Good.
Asking in front of the kids
She has luck. They just
whether
have to
she's
follow the
got the look.
Now that's it. I only want natural, no makeup at all. I definitely need to redo her cards.
And yeah, they're saying take photos without your fucking like 7-year-old head to toe in like makeup. She's wearing more makeup than I do on a normal day.
Okay, everything, and of course there's going to be more stuff.
Normal for her. Normal for me is no makeup, no bra.
Exactly.
Pieces in that.
But we have to. He's very hyper.
They're in another furniture shop shopping.
It's really a lot of it is based on mood and emotion, you know, and the energy of the day.
I'm not even like that in a pound shop.
We need those end tables. Have you looked at end tables here? What else we got? What else we got? What about carpeting? Did you look at anything with carpeting? I did not. No.
I'm getting some real undiagnosed ADHD vibes from this family. Not a psychologist.
Jamie definitely knows what he wants. No, it's hard sometimes because you're
I'm a
brutally
trained,
honest and you come in
sustainable
there with
developer.
your mind, but then 2 minutes later, we're like, oh, this is beautiful.
Good job, as always. F and 5.
Yeah.
High FM5. Just high five myself. What is my life? I will never get used to that hairless cat. I don't know how I feel about it.
have my house back. I swear. Well, this is what I've always aspired to have this business that's really successful, and I'm realizing maybe it's not for me.
Oh, she's feeling torn between her business and her kids and everything. And yes, yes, yes. Women are leading double lives at the moment in that it's no longer acceptable just to be a housewife. But the men in our lives have not necessarily caught up with doing their full 50% in the house.
Fears for Ashley is that she's not going to pull it together. She made some mistakes this year. And
Jacqueline's worried about Ashley's grades
The
still.
school called me in to talk about your tardies.
Oh, and her
And while I
tardies.
was there, they gave me
There
a
are
grade
English people out
about
there.
a letter of finals back.
Tardies means when you're late to
It
class.
wasn't.
I remember
good
we went
enough
to an American
to
school, and I
pass
remember
you.
first hearing about it and being like,
I
what the
knew
fuck
that
are we
was
saying?
coming for geometry.
Clueless.
Yeah, well, also for
Clueless,
history.
they talk about tardies, don't they?
And,
Great
you
film.
can hear that.
Danielle. Danielle, what are you up to today?
Good. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, honey. How are you?
Taking her kids
I
to
really like taking
a
care of
gym
my
or
body.
climbing
It's part of who I've always
wall
been,
center
and I'm
place.
completely obsessed with running and rock climbing.
Lauren wants to pursue makeup, so in order to do makeup,
Caroline's
the right
daughter
way,
Lauren
I
is
want
20
you
years
be
old and
formally
wants to
educated.
pursue makeup.
I don't want you to just do makeup,
But
okay?
her parents
You're
want her
getting
to own a
licensed,
salon.
You're gonna do makeup. I want you to own a spa one day.
You have to learn how to learn it.
Aim high.
Artistic Academy.
When I lived in Las Vegas, I worked as a cosmetologist. I did hair. I worked as a makeup artist.
Lauren values Jacqueline's opinion.
Her aunt was a
about
makeup
school,
artist. Jacqueline was a
what
makeup
to
artist in
expect.
Vegas. So she's got someone to give her like advice, a mentor. Always good.
Do hair.
She doesn't have a choice.
3 kinds of support you should have.
Sorry, you were getting
mentor,
a license to do it.
Peer support.
I wasn't feeling
and
that she was really.
I don't know how to phrase the other one,
100%
but
into
like
it.
people you can delegate work to.
I'm really bad. I'll wax eyebrows. I'm not waxing anyone's Chucky, and I'm not waxing anyone's BB.
You are so simple-minded.
She's saying she won't wax a Chucky and a
You will
BB.
get the license.
I don't know what that means.
No.
Vagina,
I'm told
ball
I am
sack,
a,
penis.
control freak. I really don't get too crazy unless it involves my kids.
She's going on a tour of her cosmetology school.
She's making me do everything, but.
My mom is making me do everything. So good luck.
The freshman
Your tour of your school.
Basically, you start off on a mannequin head, and once you pass your 600 hours and move to the senior floor, we start taking clients. I'm sure it'll take a little while.
600
before your
hours
mom
of
lets you
haircuts.
cut her hair, but
On mannequin Jenkins before you move
She's gonna
on.
be a shining star in Artistic Academy. Wait and see. I'm very excited for you, Lauren. Right? While I was in there, I was literally feeling like I was about to throw up.
She's just left the tour of her cosmetology school, and she said while she was in there, she felt like throwing up. I don't have high hopes for her career in cosmetology. So where are these guys going?
The meeting at Wilhelmina went really well. You know, they loved Gina's look. They just wanted me to take regular snapshots of her natural.
Okay, so I think they're doing photo shoot of Gina that look less pageanty, more natural, which is good for like a 6-year-old. Oh, bubbles. I'm really excited because in a little bit I've got a little Zoom meeting with Adam from Great Blind Tours. If you know him, we've got an episode coming out, or it's come out. I'm not entirely sure where this falls in the timeline of things. But he does these true crime tours of LA, and planning our trip to Glasgow because CrimeCon is there. We've got CrimeCon codes. So if you go to crimecon.co.uk, I think it is. Or CrimeCon, I don't know. We'll put links in the show notes. But if you use our code SSSC, you get 10% off the ticket, and we would love to see you there. It's going to be smaller than the London one, like one stream of lectures and stuff like that, room with lecture halls, lectures going on, and more chance to interact with the speakers, with the podcasters that are there, and so forth. So if you do go, let us know. Come say hi. We'd love to meet you.
Make sure you're looking in the mirror and then look at Chris again. Like, I don't even have to tell her to pose. She just does it on her own. Look up. Attitude.
I find this so weird because as a kid, I hated having my picture taken. It was always like,
Gia, look. Gia.
whereas this kid is like,
A little smile. You're ready to stand right there. Just stand and then we'll sit.
oh, now she's all good. That was it. Are we done yet? Like, we're cute.
Push your face. Just like that. I'll make it good.
She's over it. She's a kid. Cry now. Great. Make your kid cry. Oh, there's outfit changes. Poor girl.
That was good.
Fuck being a child
Magic
stuff with her.
element is gone. She just looks like a model now. The pictures look phenomenal.
She looks like
Now
her
I
mom
want to
so
take them
much.
to Wilhelmina and see what they think of them.
I don't want to take any more pictures. It's like me when I go out with my sister and she's like, we need more social media content.
Am I crazy? Because to me, that whole thing was crazy times 10.
All about it.
What are they doing? Injections? Lip fillers? Who's this guy now? Oral and maxillofacial surgeon. Dr. Mana. Oh, it went too quickly.
We all work really hard taking care of our children,
I think
our
they're having Botox and
homes.
fillers.
I felt it would be really nice
Botox
idea to throw
party.
a really elaborate party
As
and
my
give
sister
everybody
said,
pampers the way they deserved it.
I'm all for aging naturally.
I'm really
I just don't
excited
want to do
because
it.
in my billiard room, I'm going to have the full spa set up.
I think
I
both of
invited
us
my
take
plastic surgeon to
after
come in for the Botox.
Patsy
And
more than Adina.
my lips up.
She watched that fast.
I'm single, by the way. I'll give you my card later. Jacqueline will be here. And Teresa.
And Neil's hitting on the
And I've
Botox
opened the
surgeon.
invitation to Dina and Caroline as well. I feel after CJ's birthday party, just more. I'm really happy that her and Caroline will be coming to my small party this evening.
I kind of went with Jacqueline.
I only go religious when I spill my
I'm
alcohol.
not looking to fight with the girl.
Where's Jesus? Make me more wine.
I thought it was really nice for Danielle to throw a spa party for us.
I'm gonna need to
There's
shower.
wine, there's girl conversation,
Covered in prosecco.
pampering.
I don't feel like I fit in. I don't dress like them. I don't do Botox and all
Oh,
that.
Caroline
My boobs
doesn't
are
feel
really-
like she fits in because she doesn't do the Botox and stuff.
Squeeze.
Your friends shouldn't make you feel like you don't fit in.
Kristen wants to be a surgeon. She's not grossed out by
I have loads of friends who need Botox. I still love them. Teresa's getting Botox. She's scared of
I
needles.
never got Botox done before. I was like, why not? It was spring.
It's nice.
The Botox is free.
So what? Who's next?
Why? Because Danielle was paying for it, or because the show was paying for it? How do you get free Botox asking for a friend?
Dina's making reference to that she would never do that.
I really don't need it. Like, I can do it if I want over here. Is this me?
Dina's being snobby. She's come along to Danielle's house
Everybody in town
and
shows Botox.
bitching about
She has
Botox
had
and stuff,
Which is
even though she
fine,
supposedly
do
has
all
had
those
it.
things. It was important to me because of my respect and loyalty to Jacqueline to try to befriend Dina by opening my home to her family. And it comes and it bites me.
Danielle's trying to make friends with Dina
My
and
name is Dina, so
Caroline
you come
because
into
she's
my
friends
house,
with
you
Jacqueline, their
disrespect me, I
sister-in-law.
won't allow it to
And
happen
they're just being
again.
fucking rude to her.
Apologies are in
Fuck them
order.
off. Let it be Jacqueline's problem, and if she can't manage her fucking family relations, you haven't done anything to make it worse.
Lexi's my baby. I don't have any other children, and I want to instill the good housewife ethics in her. Hi, Smelly.
Okay,
You
so
have to
the
keep
hairless
nice
cat
home. You
belongs
have to know
to
how to make a
Dina,
meal
and
be a
Dina's
great
trying
wife
to
and mother.
tell her
So
12-year-old kid
let's
that
get
she
one
might
thing
have
very
to do
clear.
some
This
folding of
nanny does not work
laundry.
for you. The nanny works for me.
Granted, one of the
She's in
shittest.
charge of teaching
tasks.
you how to run a household.
You should call me ma'am or your majesty. Please, could you write a little outfit
Hiring
and
like a
everything?
housekeeper for 3 days, and the 12-year-old kid is like, she should call me ma'am.
It doesn't matter if it's her.
I can't tell if she's joking.
Nanny love.
She's either really funny or a total dick.
Such a cool.
To be fair, is my humor.
I don't know her name, by the way.
Caroline,
What?
I have to talk to you. I am so stressed out right now. You know how I told you how Ashley's doing with, summer school and all that?
Right.
She had a complete breakdown. She was just hysterical, and she was like, what have I done? Like, I don't understand. Like, you asked me to do simple things. I don't know why I didn't do them. It was kind of like a light turned on, like, she finally got it. Then afterwards, Chris was like, I really think we need to do something to build up her self-esteem. We need to give her confidence.
Go on. Go on. What daddy buy her?
So whose car is that?
They said they weren't gonna buy Ashley a car until she got her grades sorted, and they bought her a car to cheer her up because her grades were bad.
Yeah.
The opposite.
She starts crying, she gets a car, and you feel bad, so you give her a car?
She got that from school? What are you gonna get her when she gets locked up?
I didn't get it. What was I say? I got it.
I love to get a car every time I started crying.
That's between you and Chris.
She got her a brand new white Jeep Grand Cherokee limited edition, fully
Brand
loaded,
new
leather seats,
white
sunroof.
Jeep Grand Cherokee.
What'd you do a
I've
couple months ago? She went down
never
the shore.
owned a new car.
She does things and there's no consequence.
Rhonda, isn't that what
She
you
does
drive?
have consequences. She
Yellow,
doesn't
though.
react to them.
I went to an
If you ever see a yellow
Ashley
Jeep,
class and
wave,
literally
because
got
it's
my
Rhonda.
ass around the perimeter of the ground.
I've never done anything wrong, so I've never been in trouble. She's got to prove to you, okay, that she could be. I should make you give me the keys.
I want a new car. I'm gonna cry. Where's Ashley's dad now? My new car. She knows she's beautiful. I don't have to tell her. Tell her! It's nice to hear. Tell her she's fucking smart. I don't know if she is. Tell her she's smart anyway. Tell her she's a competent woman. Tell her she's a fucking great mother. That's what you say.
Because she told me she was not going to settle for anybody. She was looking for someone with money that she could love and settle down with. So when she started dating,
Subscribe for more dating
Steve,
advice
26
from
years
Divorce
old,
AD.
I didn't see
Back with noodles.
a very easy day. Do you have some tea? Yeah. No drama again.
Thank
Not
you, Rice
talk about
Snow.
anything other than
No.
what's going on in each other's lives.
Coming up next, I heard that she was a stripper. Do you think her should have it?
Ooh, someone was a stripper. I'm guessing Danielle. I had to put money on any of them. It would be Danielle to be a stripper in a past life.
Thank God that's over. So who knows? Half of it might be true and half might not be, But I mean, I'm sure some of it is.
If you're hearing rumors about a
My head is
friend
spinning right now.
and it really
Just from
bothers you,
hearing
ask the fucking
everything.
friend.
I don't know what to believe. I want to talk to her about it, but I don't want to embarrass her at the same time.
I'm starting to get a lot of pressure.
I want to talk to her about it, but I don't want to embarrass her, so I'm going to talk about her behind her back on
they
national
don't like
TV.
somebody, they
International
expect
TV.
you to be on the same page with them.
But what do I do? Well, I don't know.
Which was the
She's
first
not my
Real
friend.
Housewives?
And it's Jacqueline's problem. She's the only one who's friends with her.
Now covered in noodles and prosecco. Good night.
Guess what? Look, I've been telling you I've been wanting to take dancing lessons. All of a sudden, this Dancing with the Stars started, and now Joe's so into it.
Danielle? Yeah. It's Jacqueline. Teresa and I were sitting here talking. Her husband wants to dance like Dancing with the Stars. He wants to learn a little salsa. Do you want to do it?
So they're bitching about Danielle, then they're calling her and asking her if she wants to join in the dance classes.
Leotard? Okay, bye.
I want to dance, 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 dance.
Caroline don't dance. So
Caroline don't dance.
Go to dance.
Then why are you in a dance class, Caroline?
Be like me, where I won't try a lot of things.
Except for Danielle.
Danielle turns up. I mean, she's a professional dancer, so she's going to take it a bit more seriously than you guys.
1, 2, 3.
I do have a professional background in dance.
1, 2, 3.
I was in my own little world. Like I had this professional teaching me. I was so into that. Like I couldn't tell you what anybody else was doing.
She's a professional dancer, and she's having
Taking it just
almost
a wee
like
bit
a
too seriously.
private dance class with a professional teacher. Of course, she's happy and into it.
Not Dancing with the Stars. Okay, nobody's gonna win the award.
Imagine being shitty because your friend is into something and really enjoying it.
Maybe want to say, "Oh my God, she's showing off."
Danielle, get better
Which
friends.
means to me,
They're half your problem in your life,
in
I
their
swear.
heart, wish I could do that, or they really truly don't have the balls to even try to do that.
They're jealous and they don't have the balls. It's both of them. She's trying to help Caroline's son dance.
Danielle was dancing with Caroline's son. She was big-balling her son.
And they think she's being inappropriate. I mean, you brought him to a dance class with everyone else, like, and I think he's a 19 or 20-year-old. He's having the best fucking time of his life. Don't worry about him.
Danielle's dancing with Caroline's son. She was big-balling her son.
It wasn't dancing as much as it was hanging on. It's like when you go to Six Flags and they don't button you
22.
down all the way.
He's
It's like,
22.
oh my God.
I think it's inappropriate.
Yes, it is inappropriate, Caroline, for you to fucking bring him in the first place.
She's like with this really straight face, and everybody was like kind of afraid of her to dance with her.
She was dancing, all of a sudden she was like she was taking it very, very serious. Like the whole look on her face.
She's taking
She
it.
was touching the goldfish.
Oh, Danielle's dancing with Teresa's husband.
You need to bring your foot back a little bit quicker. That's really good. Quick, slow. Hold it. Great.
There's a dance instructor making them alternate. Teresa's husband said it's so gay.
Joe decides to make a gay slur. I'm a little close right now with my knee there, Joe.
And Danielle's pissed off
I'm
about
gonna make
it.
you sing it pretty soon.
I don't know.
I mean, if you want to like do that thing that I guess Italian guys do out here in Jersey, do it. I'm taking offense by it.
Yeah,
Everybody, I
it
hope
is
you
offensive.
enjoyed your dancing today. You all did very well.
My husband's the most easiest person to get along with. He's so much fun, and you should start with him.
Come on, Gaylord.
Easy.
Did you hear that?
We'll have no more of that, Joe.
Come on,
You're
Gaylord.
just like, no, don't tell me to be quiet either. I'm not your wife.
The one thing I can't get past is her disrespecting my husband and I.
Worse than disrespecting your husband, who doesn't deserve respect, is the fact that he 2-year-old cousin asking his 12-year-old cousin if she's a party girl. Do you like to party? Yeah, I love you. And by party, I mean I watch true crime documentaries and go to sleep at 9 o'clock. Hey, rock a little motherfucker. I mean, I think you guys have gathered that our parents were different, not your conventional parents.
Very rural village where like there's no toilet bowls or anything like that.
But I think my parents were very happy when we got more independent, and definitely very happy when we moved out. Like, I recently turned up at my parents' house with a suitcase because I needed to get some stuff from my mom, and it was just easier.
It was interesting.
And I told my dad I was moving back in, and he went,
Very cool firefighter thing.
I was like, thanks.
She's all like,
She's looking him dead in the eye, okay?
How do you feel about me?
And I know
You're
what's going on in her mind if she's looking at my son dead in the eye.
easy.
Okay?
Like you're gonna be careful, right, Lex? God forbid there's so many elements to this 2-week vacation that it's scary. I don't want her to go. I'm stressed out, I really am.
I'm going on
These
vacation.
people
So I'm going
share too much of their anxieties and their worries and their personal life with their children. And they're very young children.
You will get lost in prison.
Like, I hope they've got some kind of trust fund for these
it's a
kids'
new
counseling
experience.
later.
I think she's got an underlying little scared factor too, because I have made her so paranoid about something happening. I swear, Lexi, if you don't call me, I'm gonna get on a plane and hunt you down. I will.
You're insane.
First, there was all these rumors about Danielle, and now there's a book.
Cop without a badge.
Apparently, her ex-husband or somebody wrote the book, had her mugshot in it, and I know it says some pretty horrible things that she did. It was me, Dina, and Jacqueline.
Her ex published a book
When we found out my niece
saying bad stuff about her.
we found the book on the internet. I found it in the library. I went and I picked it up. We read it together as a group, and we all told Teresa together.
I'm done with her. Done. I gave her a chance. Like, okay. I mean, she was like, well, honey, this, honey, which was, she was
Her
really
ex said
nice
bad
in the
stuff about
beginning.
her in a
So
book.
it's like when someone's so nice to you, it's like you can't be mean to them.
No, when someone's so nice to you like that, that doesn't know you. You gotta worry why they're being so nice.
But you should have warned me. It was scary. This book out about Danielle says she was involved with kidnapping. She was involved with the Colombian cartel, prostitution. So if we're hanging out with her, that we're in danger also. So tell me, what kind of woman is that? And then they're like, would you want
Colombian
your kids
cartel,
around someone that was a
prostitution.
kidnapper? So I'm like, no, she's very defensive about everything you say. She jumps on you and attacks you. So obviously, she has a guilty conscience.
We all had tremendous concerns after reading what we read.
I mean, hello, right? Change names, like we don't even we don't even know her real thing. I have no idea.
It's like freaking Twilight Zone. To find out the person you thought was named this person is not named this person, and they have this past that is checkered, to put it kindly. But Teresa, don't feel bad about it, because it's not like you're the only one that she upset. I just snapped it out right
She's a
away.
piece of garbage. If she truly wanted to be our friend, I think it would have been a great thing for her to have told us instead of hearing it from the grapevine.
If we find out that there is no truth to that book, I'll be the first one to apologize.
Will you be the first to apologize if you find out there's no truth to the rumors?
About me? I'm gonna get my booklet on, and I'm gonna freaking knock her block off.
So apparently, when you make new friends, you've got to disclose all the past mistakes you made in your life before they will
That's when she tries to find men,
condescend
give
to
her
be your
money.
friend.
If like she's giving them sex, but that's what she said with Steve. Basically, she's like, "Oh no, this is not for free." She's like, "If I'm giving it, they need to pay."
I think that's cool. Prostitution. I am not out to get Danielle at all. That book means nothing to me as far as my relationship with her. Eventually, someone like that has to hurt you, so you soft soon enough into the relationship, and that's it.
I mean, at least Dina's not two-faced, because she's been a bitch to Danielle right off the bat. She's bitching about her behind her back, but also to her face.
She knows she could work Jacqueline, and I think that she's jealous of Dina, and she's trying to put a wedge, but blood is sticking to wood.
She's trying to work Jacqueline. I think Danielle just wants to be friends.
As close as we are to Chris and everything, eventually, if she continues to be friends with this woman, it's going to affect our relationship with her.
Hey, honey.
So Jacqueline's not allowed to tell Danielle that the main rumor spinners are her
My
family.
family didn't want me to talk to her. My husband didn't want me to talk to her. They're very, cautious of people anyway, very strongly opinionated.
You have to understand the content of this book, okay, is nothing that you can just take lightly. It's just explosive, and it can be dangerous.
I'm hearing things that lead me to believe that someone has gotten their hands on this book. Actually, chug that. You're going to need it.
Great.
So I really want to establish
Danielle and Jackie are talking about the book.
some rumors and things, and I really want to give you really what happened in reference to the book. So anything anyone around here has to say.
So what about
What
the
the hell do
picture
they
in the
really
book
know?
that it says it's
The
your mugshot?
picture
That
in
was
the
a little
book.
frightening.
This book has come to haunt me, and I have to do a lot of damage control about things that I had lived in my life and things that had happened in my life. Someone has gotten their hands on this book. The book was written as a result of me being arrested for being a victim of circumstance. I was literally at the wrong place at the wrong time. I had an incident with the law, and she really felt that it was to be taken upon herself to let everybody in the world know. I think that a lot of speculation can be put to rest when I tell people that was 24 years ago. It's written out of vindictiveness towards me, and 99% of it is lies.
I mean, you were young. I mean, what were you, 20, 21 at the time? I mean,
Oh my God, imagine still being judged on your mistakes from when you're 20, when you're like 40
So I was shooting
something.
in Cozumel. I got arrested by the feds, and they take you on this long ride where they have you handcuffed, and then when you get out of the car, all these cameras are on you, which, I love the cameras, but it wasn't my best moment. And I'm like walking in, and the televisions are on, and who's on the television? Me. Bottle, arrested. I remember saying, oh my God, what am I going to do? It was probably one of the hardest things I had to do. These bitches around here, I understand what I had to go through. Will I talk about it? I'll talk about it, but who the hell came to me to ask me? They're just hearing rumors about some book.
I like talk.
Do people really realize what they're doing when they do something like this to somebody? I have children. I'm a mother. For God's sakes, they're mothers too. It's gossip. It's pretty nice.
I like Tommy.
I got a daughter going into high
Tommy,
school.
you are the voice of reason,
This is my life.
New Jersey.
How are you?
Tommy, the New Jersey voice of reason.
Cheers. I think the best thing for everyone would be to put this questionable person in like.
Steve wants to come to my shore house for the weekend with another girl. That's not Danielle.
My sister-in-laws are getting upset with me. They expect me to make a choice. Family or
Danielle's
friend.
boyfriend Steve
horrific to me.
was called Teresa to ask if she could go to the shore house. You can go down to the shore house.
Stapled on every telephone pole from here to Atlantic City.
For more information on the Real Housewives of New Jersey, visit Bravo.
Lexi's heading off to Cyprus for 2 weeks.
Lexi's in Cyprus for 2 weeks. Won't miss her. Fucking wet blanket. That's a kid.
First it was all these
You're
rumors
talking
about
about
Danielle, and now there's a book. She was involved with kidnapping, the Colombian cartel, prostitution.
These bitches around here, I understand what I had to go through.
No one who I really am good friends with would know a person like that.
Tina has a great body. I don't know what she's complaining about.
I'm chubby. My love handles,
No.
I've never had these. I always cried in my flat belly. The scale doesn't lie. I'm up 10 pounds than I was 3 months ago. Literally 10 pounds, like 10 solid pounds.
Oh, Dina's gained 10 pounds.
That's because you got the body.
What is that, like 4 kilos?
Yeah, Teresa just
Fucking
had
shit.
body crabbing 3
That's a
kilos.
good shit. Musical interlude.
That's a kick.
She definitely got a part of the video.
Girls trip to Atlantic City,
I don't want to hear her cry.
which sounds like Vegas, but even worse. And I kind of like Vegas.
I just want to have fun with my friends. Okay?
Kids are crying because they're not invited on the girls' trip. Again, they're like 7. I get it. I would cry too.
That summer school stuff? Let's see.
actually in summer school.
This is a text? Yeah.
One of the storylines I would just
it was just
eliminate.
so hard to keep her focused this year. So now I hope her grades improve.
Basically anything to do with Jacqueline.
17 out of 20. 20 out of 20.
Wow.
Sometimes you take a selfie and you're like, oh, I look cute. And other times you take one 2 seconds later and you're like, what the fuck is this fucking mess of a face?
She's doing entirely different than she did during this school year in request. Do you think like I could get a car for the good in summer school? We're heading in the right direction. If you want a car, you're doing well. The kids around here, they turn 17. They're getting brand new Mercedes, BMWs, Hummers. They pretty much.
My first car was a Deo Matisse.
She already has a car.
It was not new. It was from the car supermarket.
I feel better talking about getting a car when you have grades like this, because you're earning it. You're working hard. That's what I want to see. For now, the car will stay in hiding. As long as she keeps up the good grades and she proves herself in summer school, I feel a lot better giving her the car. I like this. This is what I want to see. Coming up.
I remember having a friend who, when I was learning how to drive, he was learning how to fly a plane. It's like, I think we live different lives. I think we have different lifestyles.
Happy birthday.
Whose birthday? Danielle's birthday. She's 47.
Baby. I haven't celebrated my birthday actually publicly. Other than like crying alone. It's been probably 7 years. So I love this so much.
I cry alone too, Danielle.
Thank you so much, Angel. Out of anything that I could want for my birthday, it's just someone to recognize that.
Do a little shopping, see what kind of damage we can do.
Shit, it's another jewelry shop fucking scene. I remember this from Dubai Bling, where they're like, one of those, one of those, one of those. Like, the amount of deliberation for these fucking expensive pieces of jewelry.
Such a pretty bracelet.
Like, I spend longer deliberating whether or not I should splash out on a fucking latte when I'm out and about.
I'm like a kid in the
I
game.
can get coffee at home. I can just have a coffee at home.
The funny thing
that
about
is
Teresa,
shiny and
she was like
sparkly,
considering
though.
buying it for a few minutes. Like, she loved it that much. She was like, okay, like, how can I wear this? Let me try the different ways. I was kind of just wearing it to feel the, $1 million around my neck.
Do you know who you guys should meet? Lola.
That's what stinks about having large breasts. You can't get some of the sexier things because you're just pouring out of it. So either you go to the Playboy store or, you don't wear anything.
Guys! Meet Lola! This is Lola.
That's the first thing you wear for Joe when you get your
Keeping up to date. What the fuck is this shit? Jersey photo shoots from a look. Waffle.
Mom, get out of the light of the camera.
Horrific. No, lost it. Awful. What? Terrible. No, lost it.
Just a touch. There's one person there for me when everybody else left.
Poor kids, because they don't have a choice about being on the show, do they? Remember when, like, the Osbournes first came out and they had that older daughter, Amy, I think, who just refused to be on the show, moved out, was like, don't even film me while I'm fucking here, or I won't come visit you. But she was clearly like an adult. These are fucking 7-year-olds, 17-year-olds. And you're fucking blowing up their life. They're now in the spotlight, being judged for everything they say and do. You're fucking judging them. Their mother, but on a fucking international platform. Oh, cringe. Imagine going through your teenage years with like fucking people watching and knowing.
Shoes. See what flip-flops go on.
Teresa, we're leaving out you. Come on, I want to get my tan on.
Oh yeah, so the girls, Caroline, Teresa, and Dina in Atlantic City. And we're getting annoyed because she's taking ages to get ready.
We forget.
Yeah. Oh, my sunglasses. Sorry. I have what color? All right. Only one pair.
She's like hardly wearing anything and yet forgetting everything. Oh, they're just going downstairs to the pool.
I got this phone call from Steve, my husband's friend that's dating Danielle.
Steve is Teresa's
He went to
husband's
my
friend.
shore house for the weekend with another girl. That's not Danielle.
I'm wondering what the link was.
And what about Danielle? Are you still seeing her? All right.
So Steve, Danielle's boyfriend,
Yeah, he
is
didn't see her.
Teresa's
Said I told
husband's
Danielle
friend.
that
And
he's
he just
going down
called
the shore with his
Teresa
friends
to
only.
ask if
Even
he
when
can
I'm
go
away,
stay
I
at their
feel like I'm
shore
getting
house.
dragged into more
It's a
Danielle
shore.
drama. It's always Danielle. Over it.
With another
Oh
girl
my
who's
God,
not Danielle.
drama. Anything that has to do with Danielle, I don't want to be involved.
And Danielle was the one that was like, should I dump
So
him?
annoying.
Yes, dump
It's
him.
like every time
Dump him now.
we're together, it just
To
seems
be
like
fair, I don't know if they're
coming to our
exclusive or not,
lives.
so I don't know how much to judge him. Just telling Ronza about how I'm hopefully going to be ready for crime and investigation, Play TV,
They want that back, and so do I.
online streaming service. Check it out, it's amazing. They're like the same network that do History Channel and all that. And they interviewed me about the podcast, That's the Cherry Sister Social Club. Obviously, we'll share a link as soon as that comes out, but I'm very excited. They asked a bunch of really cool questions.
When I'm 15 minutes late picking up from campus, I see the look on her face.
There's somebody that I can get married to.
So Danielle's dumping Steve, 25-year-old guy. She's supposedly 47.
I'm not really speaking to Danielle, so I really don't know her side of it. But I hear Steve's just with her, basically just for the sex.
Lexi came back from vacation. I couldn't be more excited. I'm so happy to have her home. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was fun, but next year I don't want to go for that long.
Right on, Lexi, right on.
It's too long.
Lexi's back from Cyprus.
Did you go to any water parks?
No, but Dad asked me, "You want to go to the water park?" I was like, "I'm not going to the water park."
That's my girl. What else you do?
We went shopping a lot. Oh, I did.
You got good stuff?
Yeah.
Show me, honestly.
Now all of it.
Yeah, why not? This is all new stuff? You're so funny.
I got these shoes. And then I got these flip-flops. I got these for bat mitzvahs and stuff.
I got these shoes for bat mitzvahs. 12-year-old girl's got a t-shirt that says shoe whore.
Yeah, it doesn't fall apart from the tree.
It's a David and Goliath t-shirt. I'm wearing a David and Goliath t-shirt, but I'm 40. I can wear what I want.
She did a lot of shopping while she was gone. The apple doesn't fall apart from the tree.
What dad lets their 12-year-old daughter buy a t-shirt that says shoe whore?
I think Lexi bought you a gift. Look at this. What's that all about? Grandma Wrinkle. You want to try it on?
Is this the hairless cat? Is the hairless cat called Grandma Wrinkles? I'm gonna text Rhonda. I need to ask. What is Dina's hairless cat called?
I'm sorry.
Which was the first real Housewives franchise?
This trip made things a lot more clear for me about work and how much I do want to spend time with her.
Like there was a point where I got really homesick, but then I got over it.
I'm drunk and recording more. You're welcome.
Yeah. That's okay. That's the thing that's happening. That's so
It's because you miss me. Don't ever buy things to fill a void that you're gonna have a bunch of stuff you don't need.
Real Housewives of OC was the first one.
So anyway, Lex, I really miss you. I did.
What is Dina's hairless cat called? Grandma Wrinkles. Grandma Wrinkles. That's
Good
the
morning,
name
it's
of
Thursday.
the
Fridays, we
cat.
always go out to dinner with the girls to one of our favorite Italian restaurants. Screaming around, it's pretty laid back. Me and Daddy are having a private conversation. Close your ears.
Me and Daddy are having a private conversation. Close your ears. Yeah.
When I was young, I took some.
Did no kid
I decided I'm definitely getting the bubbies.
Brenda says Grandma Wrinkles is a stupid name. I think it's.
You don't care if I get them, so I've been married 9 years without him. Who cares? Your mommy wants boobies so she could go hang out with all her friends with all the boobies.
I don't want them just because all my friends have them.
Joe doesn't want her to get boobies. Don't like the word boobies.
I hate my boobs. I would love
Because
to get rid of them. I really would. But Tommy's a boob boy. He likes boobs. It makes him happy. What am I
he
gonna do?
doesn't want her running around with all her other friends who've got boobies.
Oh yeah, what we get?
He's too busy talking about boobies.
You like boobies, man?
Now they're including the waiter in the chat about her boobs.
Yes, I do.
He loves them.
I gotta say, I get pissed off when I think about all the money you spent. But then I look at you and you take care of all these street munchkins every day. I say one thing. Happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. Yes,
About it.
Joe, you are correct about that. Nothing wrong about every other aspect of your whole entire life. And maybe going around it the wrong way too. Oh, she's having. Well, look, I can see from the fucking cut screen that she got her boobs.
Tell me right now, Teresa, don't go too big because they're annoying.
Nice big,
I know.
full big.
Full big.
I'm so happy I have my
Full
girls
big.
with me.
All of them are going
Thank
to
you.
the doctor's surgery
Let me see your boobies.
for her boob consultation.
You look big today. Today I'm going with Teresa.
She
to
goes,
get
they look
her
big today, huh?
booby
And then her friend
consultation.
Jacqueline with the massive
And,
tits goes,
you know, I don't want any tension
sure.
with me and the rest of the girls.
I'm telling you, they get in the way, they're annoying, they're obnoxious. Make sure you
Boobs
sign
can be
off on the
obnoxious.
size of them.
See, you guys are coming with us because I had no idea.
I hope she just doesn't get them too big because she does need a little something, something. But when you go too big, it's a
As
fine
someone
line
whose
between
boobs
tasteful
have,
and tacky.
you know,
Hi.
varied greatly throughout my life.
So what can I do for you today?
Big boobs are kind of
I'm
annoying.
here for.
And not like every outfit that you try on makes you look whorish. Even if you go for like cutesy, it's even worse because then you look like the Tinder whore.
34A.
Oh,
That's 34A.
So before we take a look at any questions,
The difference between saline, silicone.
Oh, yeah.
silicone tends to feel and look more natural, in my opinion.
Silicone
in
looks and
most
feels more
cases.
natural.
Teresa, I had both. I had this first, and then I switched over to that. That's the way to go.
I mean, this does feel like a water balloon. This feels like it won't break.
Doctors annoying.
She's 8 years old. You trapped her 37-year-old puppy.
I think I like this one better. Is that the silicone? Silicone. Let me ask you something. She thinks her boobies are fake.
They're real. She's like a G.
You're way out.
But it's an professional. What do you think he's gonna do?
That's between.
Now she's my baby sister. I am 12 years older than her.
Dina thinks that Caroline's boobs are not real. How would she not know they're sisters?
Dina likes to say
Imagine
that.
Rhonda going through even the smallest fucking procedure without me knowing.
You don't interfere with the nipple portion of the surgery. Okay. Now we're certainly.
I think the doctor's really cute.
Now the left side is a little lower than the right.
And Caroline said, wouldn't you rather have a cute doctor than an ugly doctor? And you know what? She's totally right. Would not want some ugly guy touching my body.
The cup size, personally, I think probably the full B is going to look better. It's going to look a little more natural.
Instead of being the small
I think
C.
so.
But you think I look better?
Certainly, I think you look better. More shape.
I'm nervous but excited at the same time. I've got the
Go
booty,
for the
but I
doctor's
think
advice,
the
but I
rest
feel
of
like
the
she's
stuff
gonna go
don't
bigger
matter.
because from what I've seen, that's not a large B. And this is why women have trouble getting bras. Small B and large B is not a different bra size in the shops.
You seen Christine?
No. I think she's playing with Cindy.
Sweetness?
Yeah.
You come into Jillian's room for a minute?
My kids are so involved in my life, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I think being honest with your children is super important. That's my theory. You can't raise your kids in a bubble. As you know,
Danielle's saying you have to be super honest with your kids.
And then, you know, he had.
So she's telling him about why she's breaking up with Steve.
Steve.
Oh, they should have never met Steve.
You guys' lives. You have said in the past, like, there was one person we're not going to mention in particular that promised he'd always be around. Well,
J or R?
Jay.
There's a few others.
Jay.
R also
Enough.
promised.
Jay.
There's a few others who promise to be around who aren't anymore.
And I just wondered how you're feeling about it.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it? Why?
Because all guys go, yeah.
Why do you think they do that? Because I'm still trying to figure it out.
They just want the goodies from you. All guys like my mom, even guys like my age, like ever since like 5th grade, guys like hit on my mom, which is really disturbing to watch, especially for me.
They want the goodies? Oh my God, is that what you and your friends are calling it these days? The goodies?
Gonna go from having nipples to having boobs.
I'm gonna try on lingerie for you.
So what's the plan?
You're gonna go from having nipples to having boobs.
No, never heard of free play.
4 flowers.
Mosquito bites to mountains.
Nice to meet you. So we all ready?
Yeah. I was telling my husband either you said full B or small C, and he said you definitely should go with the C. But I don't want to be huge.
Once you get your little C's, then you're gonna want the big C's. Every girl that gets a B usually wants a C, or every girl that gets a C usually wants a D. So you know.
The husband who didn't want her to get a boob job now suddenly wants her to get bigger tits.
No, a full C will remain a full C.
Here's my husband, like, you want to get boobs, get them. If you don't, you don't. It's going from not caring to, like, make sure you get a C cup.
We bring you to a full C in the operating room, and for whatever reason, it just does not look as natural as we would like. You may back off a little bit to, let's say, a mid C. And just
How do you
balance
adjust it as you go?
Yeah.
So she wanted a fucking
All right, nice to meet
big
you. Take care.
B.
Speak to you soon.
And now, because her husband said they're gonna try a big C. Full cup size bigger. That must mean the recovery time is longer and everything as well, right? Because you gotta do more skin stretching and all that. Oh!
I am a little nervous. I just want to stay, put me to sleep. I won't feel anything, so I can't wait for that.
Okay, Teresa, you ready to count?
Yeah.
What number do you want to start with?
They make you count backwards and they give you the drugs. It's my favorite. You're like, okay, I can count. 10, 9.
I got a text from work.
I got it from my friend. She's loving the drugs.
Teresa, we'll see you in recovery.
So I had a major operation. I was like, doctor, I'm in pain. Throughout my recovery period, I was like, more pain, more pain, more drugs. Give me all the legal drugs. Oh, she's already in pain. Here. Let's see.
Oh my God.
She's gone into her surgery with full makeup. I mean, you would if you were on TV too.
Joe, you can go right in there.
Joe got her roses. Like, I have my last surgery.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Miso soup.
How you feel?
And it's on a liquid diet.
So we got something, man. Get some new additions.
My sister.
Danielle, you are kind of in the right about Dina, but stop bitching to her sister-in-law about it. She'll never be able to be on board with it as much as you want her to be.
Let's do this. I decided to do this. Yeah, this is more fun. Unless we like anybody else.
It's been a while since I've seen Danielle, so I'm taking her out for her birthday. I'm not making a choice between family and friend. I'm just choosing to do what I feel is right.
Jacqueline is a wet blanket, but she has said, I don't agree with how Dina's treating you, but I can't talk about it constantly.
Talk about it, and she is my friend, even though she's Dina's family.
You just have to respect that because I can't be in that situation and be talking
Respect it,
about
Danielle!
And I will respect it when she's on that. Absolutely. Drink, please! Jacqueline
Let's
taking
drink away our feelings.
with me. This speaks volumes. There's a sisterhood there that I don't think.
But guys, I need to earn more from this than I spend on wine. Make it worth my while. Make it worth the loss of my liver. Feel it dying.
Next time on the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
What did I
I am absolutely positively walking into the Lion's Den this evening.
Who is the fight that Teresa has a table flip moment with?
To say you say
I gotta start now.
I'm attacked. So
Episode 6 is the finale. Am I sad about this? I mean, there's loads more seasons.
Previously on the Real Housewives of New
That
Jersey.
means the table flip is next.
I don't care. You love it, you love it.
Hey there! Thanks for being a loyal listener.
Do you need a new website or want to boost your social media performance? Or do you hate podcast editing? You've tried optimizing your website and social media channels, but you're still not getting the listeners, downloads, and engagement you want?
We, the Sake sisters, love helping people with tasks that they hate. We know a thing or two about podcasts, websites, and social media, and we love working with other podcasters and business owners.
So why not head over to switchbladesisterssocialclub.com and go to our Work With Us section. We believe in collaboration over competition. A rising tide raises all ships.
Bye!